Hey guys, it's Lori. Let me try this video again. I accidentally deleted it before I downloaded it. That was smart. Yeah. So anyway, Vlcd 12 round 4. I was down 0.6 this morning and I'm at 121 even. Ketones are down a notch. They're at between trace and light. I'll be looking at my notes. My fat percent is 23%, and that's 27.8 pounds of fat on my body. So that's dropped a little bit. My weight, I since the beginning, I've dropped 9.2 pounds, so that's pretty cool. Um, my net release is 5.8 pounds, so that's even good. So depending on if Dr. Simeon's went from preload weight or included the load weight in his average, when he said that 0.5 a day was average for women, I'm either right on track at 0.5 a day or I'm a little above average. So I'll say he counted the load weight. That makes me above average. Sounds better, right? Anyway, um, yeah, and that's with a 5-day stall. And yesterday I had a goose egg, so that's pretty good, I think. As you may know, I have been doing 75 IUs for the last 2 days to try and get rid of Tom. He's been here for 10 days now, and he's diminished quite a bit the past 2 days, but still here. So we'll see what happens there. Yesterday, when I vlogged, I hadn't eaten my chicken and celery soup yet, so I ate that and I felt so satisfied. It was so comforting. I felt really good. And like an hour later, I started to feel really hungry, and I was like, "This is not cravings. I'm hungry." So I was quite hungry, and I ended up eating all of my allowable protocol food yesterday, along with 2 tablespoons of chocolate delight. So about 11:30. I usually stay up later than that on Saturdays because I can sleep in on Sundays. And about 11:30, I just went to bed because I was so hungry and I was tired. And oh God, I might as well just go to bed. So I did, and got up to down zero point 0.6. So I'm all right with that. Today, well, yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about that. But today, I made P2 chili for me and John, and it was probably about 3 o'clock, and it was ready. And I was pretty hungry about 3 o'clock, so I tried to hold off as long as I could eat because I got so hungry last night, and I think it's that low dose that I'm doing. So I'm sure that's what it is, matter of fact. So I made the P2 chili, and I put some in my bowl, and I started piddling around the house, folding some laundry and doing some stuff, waiting for it to cool down a little bit. It was way too hot for me to eat. So I have a cracked tooth on both sides, and the one is like super sensitive to hot and cold, so I needed to wait for it to cool down. Anyway, I finally sat down to eat it, and by this time I was really hungry. And John took his out, and he was watching a football game or something on TV. And he took his out, sat down in front of the TV, was watching his game, started eating his chili. And I took a bite of mine. I was like, I smelled it. It's like, that smells funny. I took another bite, and I'm like, no. It tasted and smelled like the meat was soured. It's like, this is not good. I went out, and he was about halfway done with this. I'm like, does that taste okay to you? Does it smell all right? And he's like, yeah, I'm just going to tell you, it's, probably one of the best you've made yet. I'm like, oh, I don't know if the meat was bad or what, but it wasn't outdated. I I couldn't eat it. I threw it in the trash. It tasted bad. So I got out some cod, and by this time I'm really hungry. I got out some cod and got it cooking. Threw a bag of steamable broccoli in the microwave. It's the first time I've had broccoli this round, and I hurried up and made that. And by the time I sat down to eat that, I was ready to chew my arm off. I was so hungry. So anyway, I ate that, and I don't know, probably about an hour later, I also had an apple, and about an hour later, oh my gosh, I was so hungry again. It's like, man, I can't stand this, and I ended up eating a little piece of that fudge that I had in the freezer. I shouldn't have done that, but I wanted some more protein. I was like craving some kind of fats or something, and I could have made a better choice. Don't get me wrong, I'm not making an excuse. That was a cheat, and no, this will not be the cheater round. I was just hungry and I needed something, so that's what I chose. And anyway, I haven't told John that yet. I will eventually. Anyway, I felt better after I ate it. So, and I don't regret it. I'm not sorry at all. And like I said, this will not be the cheater round. That won't be a habit. But tomorrow I am going to go back up to my full dose because I'd rather have Tom throughout this entire round than to be hungry. I forgot how horrible it is to feel hungry. So Don't like it, not doing it. Yeah, I don't know. What else? Let me look at my notes. Oh, I cut my creamer in my coffee that I use. I cut that in half. So I haven't had nearly as much this weekend. But we'll see. I don't know if that fudge is going to affect me or not. So we'll see. Yeah, I guess I had that chicken celery soup I had yesterday. I thought that had quite a bit of sodium. It had like 500 some grams of sodium, and it said it was 33% less sodium chicken broth. I could have made a better choice on the chicken broth by going to Kroger, but I didn't want to go to Kroger on Friday. Last week I shopped on Friday. I hate shopping on Fridays. But it's called Natural Goodness by Swanson. It's not organic or anything, but it was the best choice I could find. But I guess I was down 0.6 today, so it must not have been too bad. Uh, what else did I want to say? I don't know. I guess that's about it. Yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Let you know if I gained anything from the fudge or not. All right, see ya.